Hey, Star Wars players, this is Garrett Larson. Dead Body. Apologize, just letting Twitch know, or letting the folks in GIMP know that the game is getting ready here. Myself versus Blake Silkwood. Blake is, for the Jawa Cup, Blake is light side. I am dark side. Alright, so Blake is on, he is the chosen one, and that was the deck I kind of thought he might be on, and me and my team kind of discussed, and so I sold out and said, let's go Saber Combat, because that feels like it should be pretty much just a, hey, you can't drain with Luke, good luck with this. Like, that's really all I'm trying to do, is force him to keep losing Lukes, and I'm happy. Ooh. I'm happy with all of this, I think. So let's activate. We get 7, that seems good. And I think we'll, like, I don't need to rush out with him playing HITCO. I don't need to rush Maul down. Like, if I got the Maul strikes, which I think is better for a duel than a, yep, so he's putting down Effect Mind, which is fine. That just says I can't Finger Poke of Doom his guys, and I can only use one combat card a turn, which is I expected, you know. That's fine, I expect that. So I'll throw out my allegations. So he's going to retrieve his Anakin, which is fine because I'm not Force Lightning him. So, and I'm also not choking with this deck actually, so he can have that. Might as well throw out Secret Plans though while I've got it here. So we'll throw out Secret Plans. All right, fine. He got that one retrieval off. I'm not too concerned about that. Pass and activate. Pass on control. Let's throw down this. Let's throw down Forlom, because we're going to do that anyways. Let's go grab a card with Masterful. More to make sure, my bridge is not in there. So, let's count the Saber Grabbers. We got 1, 2... Alright, so we'll grab the Gick because we want the Gick. I'm actually really happy with my hand right now. Like, I don't want to put back the Boba because I don't want to draw into it, or I don't want to draw it for Destiny. But it'll likely be a card I lose quickly. Pass on deploy, pass on battle, pass on move. Let's see if I find my bridge. There's a Vader, which is good for me. There's a Sith Fury, which is really good. And we'll draw that last one. That's a Saber Grabber, which I like a whole heckin' bunch. And we're not forlomming anything. Like, my hand is basically exactly what I want. So pass on control. Yeah, we're not mauling anything. Oh, wow. That's really bad luck for him. Okay, so there's nothing super shocking about any of this. It looks like every HITCO I've played. Okay. One Ahsoka. I don't see any Obies, which tells me his Obies are probably in hand, which is fine. So let's see what he does with Luke here. So yeah, that was kind of rough for him to give up the verify right away. Ooh, he also does not have a Luke. That's actually really good for me. because I'm just going to drop my setup. Like, this is where Maul is going to go down. Like, he got no activation. He's just drawing for cards, but I'm just going to go Maul. Backed up with Force Field. Assuming I've got the Saber. Like, I know some of the force I used has my bridge, so I can use my bridge puller. I can verify my Saber. Assuming my Saber's in there, then it's just Maul. There'll be no match for us. Go fetch a Saber. He can have the Yoda's Hut with our only hope. That's fine. He can pick up a bunch. I'm not going to do anything, so we'll activate our 9. We're still not forlumbing anything. Like, I'm pass and activate, pass and control. Now let's deploy a blockade flagship site. Much more importantly, yep, Maul's Saber is in there. Yeah, I think I'm pretty okay with all of this, so we'll grab that. We'll deploy Maul to the... I think we'll put Maul there. I don't expect him to come at me with too many little guys. We'll deploy that. We will use that to deploy Maul's Saber. Hey, look, there's a Maul's Saber. And we will pass on deploy, pass on battle. I don't have any good cards to stack right now, which is fine, because I don't need to stack them yet. Pick a couple up. There's a card I like. Yeah, we're going to hang on to that one, because I guess if he comes down with Rebel Scout, I got to do something with that. The Omnibox in its worst is probably the least impactful card right here. It's definitely not that good, so pull that for... Actually, that's solid, so let's see what he does here. Alright, so there's 2 Rebel Scouts in there. Yeah, like, this is exactly what I thought it was going to be. Like, it's fine. It's the deck I expected him to be running to an extent, so let's see what he does with it here. We will pass on deploy. Alright, so he had the Home 1 docking bay in hand, which is fine. I'm not sure what he was just looking at his Destiny. Like, his Destiny are not that great, and that's okay for me right now. So I think next turn I just back up Maul with Dooku if he doesn't do anything here, and then and there's his other docking bay from hand, so he drew into both of those, which was the right play. Like, yep, so he's got all his activation down. So he's out activating me a little bit, which is kind of bleh, but alright, so Obi there doesn't bother me in the least. So we'll pass on deploy. Like, Obi alone there is great for me. Like, Force Field says he's not gonna get much through. So let's see what he does here. Okay. But we'll cancel his Weapon Destiny. Yep, he grabbed that, which is fine. That's actually okay for me, I think. Now we'll swing at Obi. That looks like a hit. Alright. That is definitely a hit. So I'm already up 3 in power. So Maul Strikes is at a Battle Destiny, so I'm up 3 in power. He's forfeit 0. My Destiny is about as good as his. I think I want to add a Battle Destiny here. And then I think I can, because it'll also allow me to retrieve that as soon as he loses Obi, which is also good for me. Yep, he'll put out aim high, that's fine, so I won't be using Masterful Move, which I'm totally okay with. So, well, let's see what his Battle Destiny is. Alright, so he drew a 4, so he's at 10. So basically he's losing whatever I draw in Battle Destiny has overflow. So he's getting 4. We're already at 4 before I draw this second Destiny. 4 and 6. I don't want to Sith Fury that in any way, shape, or form. And his 4 meant I'm immune, which is actually also big. So, does he have the Hujix? And we will absolutely pay 1 to retrieve 1. I will choose not to lose Maul. So he had to Hujix his own battle. That is not a feels good moment. You know, me losing the... I don't love how I had to do that, but at the same time, like, I'm going to get a drain of 4 through here, which feels real good. And then I think I'm just going to draw some. Like, I don't think... Like, I've got the Gick, which is huge. So, which means he can't murder me. So we're going to activate 11. I mean, we're definitely draining because drains for 4 are good. Pass on activate. We will pay 3 to force drain. We will add 2 to it by losing the ship we have no intention of doing anything with. So, yep, so he's peeling cards here, which is good for me. Ooh, Blaster Deflection is probably a good card for him to lose, actually, for me. And there went Hera. We're done with control. I don't think I want to deploy Dooku right now. Like, I think I want to wait on Dooku till I'm going to do something with him. Especially, he's going to cost me 6. Like, I'd rather get some more cards in hand here. I think I'd like to get another Maul so I can start looking at the going after him with Maul, or going after him when he deploys a guy. So, I think I'm fine with Maul being there. Pass on move, and then we'll draw some. That's a good card for me. What is this? Oh. Okay, so there's another Dooku. Save 2. Alright. I mean, I've got the Sith Fury if I need it to go get Maul. Or to go get, yeah, Maul. So, so I don't think I put anything back to grab with. Oh, I'm like, there's nothing here I want to get rid of. And he, wow. All right. In this case, so he went straight through to deploy. So we're going to Masterful Move and grab one of those Phantom Menaces. And then let's Forlom that 5 down. White Man is good. We can use that next turn. I don't know what what I lose here to drain him for 4 again. Like, and actually it'll be 5, and I think then I move Maul, just in case he decides to come down with little guys. I think I need Maul to... he did some whole bunch of skipping. I'll let him revert. Okay, so not sure what just happened. He said, I'm not sure what happened there. He skipped past everything somehow. So alright, grappling hook is fine. Like, that'll mess with my shuffle, but I'm not worried about shuffling right now. I was wondering why he didn't. Okay, so there's his there's his Luke. It's young Skywalker, so I think I will. No, I don't think I'll grab the 7 right now. I think I'd rather. Okay, there's the bionic hand, which will give him back the deflection. All right, so let's go get the 7 still. And there's the saber, which is fine. All of that is what it is. Let's still do that on the bottom. Oh, got me another one. Okay, so Gump shuffled different. Fair enough. I expect he's going to grab the deflection with his first action. And I think I'm going to grab the deflection. Yeah, I think I'll... So... I don't see any reason to give myself a combat card. Like, he can hit with the swing. That's fine. So he's going to battle here. I assume his first action... Oh, his first action is going to swing. Okay, so he's not going to go get the deflection right away. So he draws a 4. And a 4, so he does hit Maul. Would have missed if I'd put out Phantom Menace earlier, but that's fine. I was willing to take that risk. We'll swing back at Luke. I don't think he has 2 deflections. Yep. There's a 5. And a 5, so we hit Luke right back, which is good for me. Because it's going to cost him more cards than it costs me, which is good. Like, I have the Gick. I'm not going to actually... Well, no, he has to forfeit first. So he'll forfeit, I'll retrieve, which is going to be that Boba. Actually, I might not pay to retrieve. Okay, so he's playing Force of Strong with this one to add 1. I'm actually going to grab that. So I'm not going to retrieve anyways, which is fine. But I can't have him going and fetching that all game. I've got the Gick, so I'm just going to let him have that one. I'm going to save the cents for later, because I'll just... Yep, so with the Gick, I don't care what he does with Luke. Like, okay, you're going to make me lose. You make me play the Gick. That's fine. And Draw my one, which I'm going to have to stack one, that's fine. I think I'll stack the We Must Accelerate, which is bad, but like he's already down 2, or he's down 1 Luke right now, because I cost him Obi the first time. And I think I'm just gonna draw a few. Like, I don't think I'm in any rush to put any more Jedi down now. Like, he's kind of been able to stack his hand up. I think I'm going to wait till he puts someone down. So, he's got a 4. Yep, he forfeits Young Skywalker. That flips me back. I'm not going to retrieve because I didn't really want to retrieve that one anyways. Oh, that's right. He couldn't play Deflection because of Maul. I should think about my own cards sometimes. So we'll lose Maul. And then we'll Gick the 7. And he grabs the Gick, which is fine. So, and that makes sense. That's his out, I think, is the Gick. And actually right now we're just going to let him draw some, and then we're going to wait a little bit on putting anyone else down. We can I think I'll throw the Phantom Menace down just because then I don't have it in hand, which is good for me, because I'm only going to draw a few anyways. Pass and activate, pass and control. I actually like my hand for what it is, but it's better for coming at him than just stacking stuff right now. So Point Man is very good. There's a Maul. Those are all very good cards to have. Alright, so let's do this. Let's Point Man Maul to the bottom because getting the redraw on Maul is good, and I have one in hand. And see, oh, let's get that one out of there. Do I need to draw anything else? I don't even think I do. Like, I guess I'd like to get the Force Push. Maybe. Well, so it's, I mean, I'm drawing a max of 3. Let's see if I can find the Force Push here. That's a solid. That one can be 3P, or that one can be 4 limed actually, which is good because I already have one. So let's get that down. This gets rid of a low destiny, which is good. Like, I don't expect to be playing Search too often, but alright, well, we didn't get the Force Push. We're not going to draw anymore, so we'll count that and go. So let's see what Blake does here. I think he's got to kind of decide what does he want to do as well. So let's throw the bolts back down. That's good. More low destinies coming off the deck, which is good because I'd rather those low destinies be in my hand. Alright, so he's leaving 2 cards. He's activated a whole bunch, which is fine. Like, I actually want him to activate and put guys down. Alright, so there's Obi. totally okay with that. And Kanan, who's okay. And Ezra, which, alright. I think Ezra's just going to go away. But I'm not starting a battle there anyways. So... okay, so he's just a... so Dooku's Saber would add one, which is... fine. Let's see what he gets back with he will bring balance. So he'll pay one, which is fine. Like, so Run Link Run will be the third card. So I have two cards on top. So I'm not going to Dooku into the Run Link Run. So we're going to go... since we know we're not going to Dooku. Oh. So that'd give me 9. It gives me... actually, that still gives me enough. I'm okay with that. I'd rather he not have the 6. Well, so we know where the 6 is. Let's see how many he activates. If he activates 2, then we'll... alright, so he activated all 3, so he does not have the Run Link Run up there, which is perfect. So we are going to go pass on activate, pass on control. I'm going to maul there, which flips him back. We will place They Will Be Lost and Confused out of play to deploy Maul's Saber from Lost. Then we'll deploy another They Will Be Lost and Confused. And deploy Tyrannus there as well. I'm going to put a combat card on Tyrannus. Being able to force him to peel one more is, I think, better. I know what those 4 cards in Force Pile are. None of those are super important, although we get a Pelpy and a Force Push in there, which is nice. I'd rather use the Surely You Can Do Better to get a something else. So we're going to pass on deploy, pass on battle, move phase. We will Saber Combat Dooku versus... I will not add one. I'm alright with that for the moment. I will use the combat card, which is the 6. And then let's see what I draw here. And a 6. That works. Alright. So I'm at a 12. Let's see what he draws. He draws a 1. Alright, so he is going to lose Obi and 2 off the top. That's a 5. I'm fine with that. He can lose Obi and 2 off the top. That flips me back. And I will pay 1 to retrieve a maul, because getting back maul seems good. And I don't really feel like giving him that drain of 3. I know I'm going to face a Luke here, and I'm okay with that. Move, let's draw. There's the force push. Ooh. Alright, we're going to stop there, because that might actually be the play here. Is hit Luke. Yeah, I think that's the play here, is hit Luke, push him out. I know he can go get the saber with the 5, which is obnoxious. Or he knows he's got the saber in there. But that's fine. I can't stop the saber, so pass on control. Alright, so there's Luke Rebel Scout. So now we're not swinging. Actually, yeah. So we'll see where his swing goes. And there's the hand, which is fine. Like, I don't have any 6s, which is what I really would like to have to do this. So let's see where this all goes. So he's going to battle. That's fine. So I can't swing and push. So he's going to swing at maul. We'll probably hit maul. There's a 5. I'll let that one go. Actually, ooh. And a 4. Alright, let's force him to cancel and redraw that one. Let's take a shot at it at least. Okay, so it's 5 and a 5, so he hits maul. Alright, that's fine. Oh, there's a 6 and a 6, so he hit maul either way. Okay. So maul's hitting forfeit 0. So now he's going to sorry. And he loses the Our Only Hope. That I'll try and sense. I will pass on controlling that sense. Alright, so that was good. So I cost him that. Now let's reduce Kanan's power by 3. Alright, so he's going to go get the sorry, I'm sure. Yeah, I probably should have just done that first, but that's fine. Yep, so he went and got sorry. So now we're going to push out Dooku and Luke. I'm going to swing at Ezra. Mostly because I also want to see if I can find another maul right away. So Ezra's hit. Ezra's going to go to used right away, which is fine. So actually, so we'll fire at Kanan. So actually, I'm going to overflow him here some. There's a tentacle. Alright, so I'm actually up 6 in power on him, which is probably good. Yeah, I don't want to use... I don't want to use Forlom. Alright, so he draws a 5 for Battle Destiny. So he's down, he's peeling 1 plus my Destiny. Well, let's see what we draw here. Alright, so he's peeling 6. Oh, alright, so he's peeling 5. And I'll lose Maul, which is obnoxious, but is what it is. I really hate... Yeah. So he grabbed the Sorry About the Mess, which is obnoxious, but like I can't just walk into that. So there's nothing I'm doing to start a battle there. I think we're going to activate 13. I've got the control set for stun, which is actually fine to block his drain, which is what I want to do for a turn. Pass on activate, pass on control. I wish I had a card I was willing to, you know what, let's, I don't love putting the 3 back, but it's definitely not a card I'm going to use right now. That's much better. Alright. So, we'll give Dooku a combat card. I wonder what it'll be. Yep, it'll be that one. That works. And pass on deploy, pass on battle. Let's initiate a lightsaber combat. So, actually with Tyrannus I can cancel and redraw one of his 5s, which is good for me. I will obviously use the 7. And a 1, which I will cancel and redraw. Would have liked to be able to take that into hand instead, but fine, we'll cancel and redraw that. Another 1. Well, that's really not what I wanted there. So he's got a 5. Let that one go. I think the next one's a 5 as well. Oh no, it's a 2. Great. We will let him have that, as it does mean I win the lightsaber combat by 1 with a terrible, terrible set of draws, but it does force him to lose 2, which is good. So he loses Hanchu and the Falcon from hand, and Young Skywalker from hand, which is valid. Now we're going to move the heck away, and we're going to pick some up because That's what I need to do right now. Pass on move. Let's draw a few here. Alright, that's actually good. Oh, he's got, if he occupies a battleground, I think it is, yeah. And opponent does not. Oh. Yeah, he doesn't have 2 battlegrounds on table, so I'll get a plus like 4. It also cancels neighboring, which is good for me. There's a card I'm okay with. Oh, that's good for me if you can, if I can find his Obi. There's Maul. That's one of the cards I wanted. We're pretty okay with this hand right now, actually. I think maybe one more we'll pick up. Bolt is worthless. Alright, one more we'll pick up. There we go. Because then I can drop Maul, get his saber back, and redeploy that. So, we're all happy there. And we'll Forlom the Bolt back right away. Yep, so he's activating, he's leaving some. Forlom the Bolt back. Alright. A little bit happier with that. Just pass on activate. I don't know if he's going to be paying to drain here, like... Let's see what he does here. Like, I actually feel like he's down a bunch of cards right now. Like, I have a bunch of characters in hand I can start doing stuff with, which is good. Yep, we'll just cancel his drain of 3. It also means he's not attacking me this turn, which is good for me. Alright, so there's Yoda, but... Yoda feels like kind of a bad card. Like, I think he's going to put Luke with him. I think he's going to move Luke over. I don't think he's going to... Yeah, he's not bad. Okay, he is battling. Oh, he's going to run Luke over to me. Okay. That's not great, but... So, draws a 3, which I'll let go. And oh, it's a 4 and a 6. Alright, so we're going to cancel and redraw that and see if I can get him to draw that 2 instead. That'd be way better. Or to draw the 2 for Battle Destiny. Alright, so he's hitting me and making me forfeit 0. Well, that was the play he had to make. Like, we'll add 4 to my total power. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to peel some here, but I've got a bunch of cards to peel, actually. Like, this isn't the worst thing that's happened. And he'll get back something with the Bionic Hand here. Let's see what he gets. So he's getting Anakin's Destiny to stop the... Oh no, he went and grabbed Changing the Odds to subtract 1 from my... Yeah, that's fine. There's not much I could do about that, so... That'll allow him to keep Luke alive. Really what I need, I think this is, no, it's not his Ezra. Okay. I think then his Ezra might be the top card. Well, we'll draw one. I'm going to peel some here, and it is what it is. So, yes, that's not the card I wanted. All right. So I'm going to peel 9. That's obnoxious. Well, that'll be one of them. Yep, you can have a P59. Yep, so he goes and gets a card. But that's actually okay, because I know his Destiny aren't that good then. Yep. So actually, that's good to put a 6 down there, because then I know what I'm drawing with the... So I can activate to it. Oh, no, I can't actually. Alright, that's... Okay, well, that's fine. This is what it is. This is what I have to go with. He's had the cards, which has been good for him. What is he going to try and get back here? Run Luke run. Yeah, I'm not going to let him get Run Luke run back. I will stack a Vader there to stop him from getting the Run Luke run. I don't see any benefit in letting him have that. So now we're a little closer on the game, in the game here. Let's activate 12. Alright, so he's shuffling, which actually is okay for me. Alright. So let's activate 11. That's fine. Let's put a Maul down to grab... Oh, that's actually really good for me, I think. Pass on activate, pass on control. Let's deploy Maul there. That flips him back. Let's place that out of play to deploy Maul Saber. Let's deploy that. I don't have any way to search. So let's play a fanfare and take a peek-see, because I know he just played the changing. Let's see what my things look like. 7, 5, 4, 5. All right. So I think I like having the Maul for that. Let's drop Tyrannus there. Let's put a combat card on Maul. I don't see any benefit in playing Palpatine. Let's put that one on him, just in case he does come down with an Obi, that I can just circle Obi away. Let's pass on deploy, pass on battle. Let's move phase, let's combat Luke away. And let's add one just to make absolutely sure Luke dies. Yeah, we'll use the combat card right away. So there's a 6, a 5, alright. And there's my 7. Okay, so there is no way Luke doesn't die immediately. Because I'm at 18. I'm at 19, and there's his 2. So yeah, I thought he would have grabbed the Ezra. So that's fine. So he's going to peel 4 and then lose Luke. Oh no, he's peeling 2 and then losing Luke. But that's fine. I forgot it's not 4 because it's other Maul. Yeah, I assumed he would not have left the Ezra sitting out there. And then we're going to throw out Coward. And we're okay with the 2 of them standing there because I don't know that he's got any sabers left. Pass on move. Let's draw a couple here. That'll work. So I know the top card is a 6. So let's see what he does. What he does here. Alright, so he left 4, which I assume means he's coming down with somebody who can swing and do something. Pass on control. So he drops Luke Rebel Scout, which is fine. Yeah, I'm going to pass on deploy. Twilight, he does not have a saber. Alright, so that's actually really good. So let's put the 6 under Maul. I mean, if he's got the saber from hand now, he's got the saber from hand and fine. Like, if he's got that, he's got that, but I don't think he does. Alright, so he cancels Maul's text, so he can Blaster Deflect, in theory. That's fine. Odds are I'm losing Tyrannus anyways. Like, I'm fine with losing Tyrannus. So let's swing at Luke first, which will cost me 1, and that's fine. Oh, that was the 4, so then it's 4 and 6, I believe. 4 and 5, okay. Whatever, that hits Luke. Let's use 4 lunks. I think this might be my Maul. Oh no, Maul's way at the bottom. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Alright, let's swing at Yoda. There's a 5, and I don't think there's much left in the deck that will miss Yoda. Five and a 6 says little green dude's getting whacked. Based on my hand, the fact that I've got them all and I don't have another Dooku, I actually think I lose. Let's cancel and redraw that just in case he can draw the 2 instead. But I think I just lose the Maul here. That worked. So that means I will not stack a card. Because I don't have any zeros, so yeah, I think I lose them all because that'll put the 6 back, which I'm good with because I've got the 7. I've got another maul in hand to go get another saber, which and actually I overflowed him by a couple. Ooh, that's harsh. All right, so I can't retrieve, which is fine. But I actually overflowed him. That's the 3rd battle he's started that he's had to eat overflow on. That's bad for him. There went the sorry, there went the yeah, he's out of cards to do anything to hurt me, I think. So like I'm gonna drain for 3, I'm gonna throw them all in his saber back down and say go. Who else watching anyways? Dan's watching, some teammates. Alright, nice. Whew. Alright, so I peeled 9 in a battle, which stunk a little bit, but I didn't play dumb. I sold out, honestly, like I sold out to HITCO. We were talking about a different deck before I started, and I said, well, I'll sell out to HITCO. If HITCO gets played, I probably win. If HITCO doesn't get played, I don't know. And HITCO got played. So, awesome. Thanks everybody for watching. Hope you all had a great night. See you later.